Hello and welcome to an episode of Composing with Free Samples. Recently on Free Sample of the Week, I looked at this conglomerate of instruments, this collection of instruments by a guy called Kyle. It's called Red Tape Reel to Reel. And what's included in this package is a bass guitar, drums, electric guitar, and piano. And I thought it'd be really cool to do an episode of Composing with Free Samples just using this product within Logic Pro X. And so that's exactly what we're going to be doing. Let's jump into Logic Pro X and I'll show you what we've got going so far. So all I've done is load all the instruments. I will note that the guitar is slightly broke, or at least the UI image in the background isn't working, but it's pretty simple to work it out because it's the same as everything else, just without all the text and nice stuff. But we've got everything loaded. And what I will say is that for the drum I've just right-clicked and done create pattern region, and I've assigned all those notes that we see with that to stuff. So I can really easily create a drum pattern if I wanted to, just by doing this, quite literally. Actually, I wonder how this will sound. This might be a way to start the track, actually. Where's the hi-hat? Where's a good hi-hat sound? That's the hi-hat there, so maybe start with that. That's the bass. That's the... How does that sound off the bat? That's very basic. Can we affect velocity? Velocity, probably. Needs a bit more of a punch. I want to stick just some EQ on that. How does it sound with the tape version? It's not bad, actually. Maybe just stick. I think that one's a slightly different one, so we stick that randomly in there. There we go. Like a crash? She quite like that. Maybe something like that. And be a crash at the beginning. Not quite getting a nice crash sound out of this. That's definitely some drums to start with. How does it sound actually on the normal? That's quite nice. Honestly, I'm going to just shove that to the side for a bit because I don't think we're going to start a track with a drum beat. But in all honesty, that's a really cool place to start. And we'll do one where we'll just completely get rid of all that as well. so one leads into the other, and then I'll probably do a beat as well that just gets rid of all that as well. I love this pattern region thing that you can use. I've not used it, I think, in any of my videos, but for drum patterns, especially if you're not cheating and using Logic's own bits and bobs there, this is just such an easy way to create drum beats and patterns. Yeah, I'm going to use that. There we go. Next, I'm thinking I want to start working on the electric guitar. This, I believe, is the bass. Because this guitar sounds actually really quite gorgeous. Or do I want to start with the piano? That definitely needs some gain on that one. I think we're going to go very basic and poppy in 4 chords and have a bit of fun with this. Let's go with... I quite like that. Yeah, something like that. If I could do that in time, that would be amazing. That was a horrendous recording, but what's nice is everything's there and all I gotta do is line it up very, very roughly and fix all the notes and errors, but at least our velocity layers are there. We're actually going to quantize that to the 8th, because I think that's what I was going for. Basically. It's something, and I'm going to run with it. Let's delete that. It's got a nice grit to it, actually. I quite like that line. What happens if I press tape? How does that affect our sound here? What happens if I throw in some drums there? It's probably not going to sound very good. You know what? It's not the worst thing I've ever composed. And then I think we bring into some guitar. I'm going to mute the drums for now. I'm not completely satisfied. The actual bass, that should be an easy input, actually. And I want the tape one because this is more of a synth than a string bass, in all honesty. And we're just going to use that bottom note. So if we just move that over there, delete everything else, and just put on that last note first note, sorry. So we have the root, basically. And then octave lower. A little bit more gain. Maybe less. There we go. I quite like that. And then I'm thinking this top line for the second iteration should be basically an octave higher as well. And that should just add a little bit of something like that leading into the neck. Not quite there. That should be a sharp, and that maybe a C sharp. Maybe just D. Kind of leads up. Maybe it should be the other way around, actually. And then back down again. Yes, maybe. We're definitely getting some distortion, and what is that coming off of? Because everything is spiking all over the place. Is that piano? Maybe I do have to bring the line down just a little bit. You know what? I'm loving that. And actually, I do want some drums, but I think I just want the kick. I don't want anything else. And I did say this in the sample of the week, actually, how I really liked the electric kit on that. And actually, I'm just going to copy and paste that. Actually, who cares? I'm just going to do that. And then I'm going to get rid of all this, because I really liked the electric kick on this, on the tape, and then just putting a filter on that. Yeah, I like that. We can add a little bit more stuff in. So saying that I want that kick to continue, I'm then probably going to introduce something a little bit more interesting. Get rid of that. Maybe I just want that. Something like that. With a little bit of a filter. It's one of those songs that's just going to get stuck in your head. Yeah, I'm happy with that. And then just bringing in, I think, the guitar here as well. Which sort of guitar do I want? Yeah, that sort of guitar. Right, how do we want to do this? I think taking almost what we did, taking the main note, messing around with it a bit. So really it's that top line. I think the best way to go about this, copy and paste. And then up to a C sharp. Close, not quite. Something more like that. It's kind of a leading note into it. We're still getting a little bit of spike on the stereo end. Might just go actually select all these tracks and just go -5. And then we can just put a limiter on at the end and a compressor. Just for now. I know this is a bit like Jimmy rigging it. But dynamics, I just want to stick a box standard compressor. And one of my favorites, Platinum Orchestra. Average limit. Just gives it a bit more of a thump. Needs a bit more body in the treble. Why is that? Why is it suddenly bugging out on me? Because that's in time on here. that idea of almost a second thing coming, but I almost want to do like electric. And that's a free plugin, and just look how much of a difference that makes instantly. You know, this is the start. Quite narrow, just a bit of stereoization. There we go. Link for that's in the description. Completely free plugin, absolutely amazing piece of software. We're getting there. We're not quite there yet. You know, I'm just going to try to see how that sounds down there instead. Actually, yeah, I prefer that. As much as the electric guitar is nice, it cuts through a bit too much, and I think this is more the vibe I'm going for. I want to start messing with the piano a bit more as well. Get some more kind of notes going in there. Quite like that swing sort of style there, but I don't, that's not. How's that work? I want something else here. No, I don't. And then probably like a duplicate. So maybe what we should do is duplicate that, put that there. This can come back here when we go for the repeat. I want that to come back. That bass is throughout. That's our... I don't know why I'm not just dragging that throughout, because that's all we're doing. So I might as well actually just keep that going forever down there. What to do with the melody there, though? And I really like this, and I think emphasizing it, maybe even in the electric guitar, like this one. Might work. Let's just have a quick listen. And I'm almost tempted to put like, we almost got like a synthy sort of vibe there. I'm just working with what I got. Arpeggiator. Ooh, an arpeggiator would be a good idea, but that's not what I actually wanted. I want a note repeater. Note repeater. That's what I want. What sort of delay? And I want a couple repeats and then a ramp. Maybe a more. Let's try that again. I'm trying to get this how I want it. No. Maybe that's not what I want. Let's just listen to it all together. I want this to repeat, but it's getting boring just repeating it. But I like that. And do I want to do it in octaves? That's not what I asked. Does that do anything? I like that. But do I want that to come in there as well? This is almost just too boring, but then I could just simplify it a little bit. And maybe put this in octaves as well. This is too dominant. I actually quite like it, but that needs to sit way further back. Same with this bit here. It's no longer the focal point. Love it. It's kind of cheesy and it's got this lo-fi retro sort of vibe to it that I'm kind of digging. I almost want to do like a stereo sort of effect with the sound here, but I'm wondering what other sound. I've got an idea. This might not work. This might work very well. It might not work at all. I want that to be hard left. I want this to be hard right. This whole bottom layer here. So if I, for now, let's just delete all that, grab that, and actually want to swap these around. Treble on the right, bass on the left. That at the moment. Is that going to do anything? Let's turn the EQ off for a start. Is that too high? Yeah, it's too high. That's fine. Just take that an octave lower. And with the stereo effect, It's working. Does it work together? I love it. It's so cheesy and so fun. And I feel like this little bit in the middle is a little bit boring, and we need to make it a little bit more interesting over here. But overall, that's not bad, and that's actually quite fun. It's cheesy, it's cheeky, and it definitely needs a little bit of tweaking here and there. I'm going to look at that EQ actually overall and see what's going on. But I'm loving this. Start to finish, let's have a quick listen. I'm happy with that, and I think I'm quite happy leaving the video there for now. You get the gist. All I'm going to be doing now really is cleaning that up, maybe extending and finishing it off. But overall, for composing with just one product on Piano Book, which is completely free, let's move back over to it. Where are you? This bad boy here, Red Tape Reel to Reel. It's a lot of fun. Is it a perfect collection? No, it's not. It has its quirks, but there's nothing wrong with that. I'm trying to use its quirks to my advantage, especially that electric bass, the 4-string bass guitar, sorry. Not quite what I would call a 4-string bass, but again, I'm using it to my advantage there, and it just shows what you can do with a couple free samples, throw it in, have some fun, and ultimately see what you can come up with. I've really enjoyed making this video actually, and I've really enjoyed composing this piece. So I think without further ado, we should finish it just playing what we've got. If you want to see me work more on this, please let me know, because I think I'll happily maybe do another video on this. If not, let me know what you want to see me compose with next. Yes, I think I said that right. So we've done labs, we've done one product from Piano Book. Maybe we should do an assortment of different samples from Piano Book, or if there's something paid or something that I've reviewed that you want me to compose with, please let me know. But I've hoped you've enjoyed this video and maybe learned something new. I know I've learned something new. Yeah. But without further ado, let's close with, I'm just going to call it Red Tape.